Fun fact, enforcers were originally titled as Legion in the original Japanese dialogue. Interesting. So there was no serious damage to the central factory, thank goodness. The cities also remain calm for the most part. I believe there's little to worry about on that front. Yes, I understand. Please continue to do what you can. Farewell. Your timing is quite serendipitous. Thank you for coming, Estelle, Sherazard. I imagine your welcome at the port was quite warm. Yeah, kinda. It's been a while, Kilika. Agate and Annalise went to Bose, right? I know it was Bose they went to, or Zeiss? I feel like it was Bose, though, in the beginning of the game. They were, like, separating from us. As always, you're 2 steps ahead of everyone. It's good to see you again, Kilika. Likewise, I'm glad to see you here. And you too would be Olivier Lenheim and Her Highness, Princess Claudia, I believe, or shall I say, Miss Chloe Rins. I'm Kilika. I handle reception here at the Zeiss branch of the guild. A pleasure to meet you two. No, the pleasure's ours. My word, but your beauty eclipsed even when I expected. Madam, allow your humble servant Olivier Lenheim to improvise a song. According to Jean, you both officially registered as assistants, yes? Assistants are free to use the rest area upstairs, just as normal bracers do. Feel free to use it to relax for meetings, etc. Thank you. I think it was Bose they went to. They said it in the beginning of the game. It was either Bose or Zeiss. Yes, but my Emperor. If you wish to play your lute, you are welcome to play it upstairs. Do restrain yourself to reasonable limits, however, if you please. Yes, ma'am. Well, I think Kilika might even be harder on Olivier than Shara. Well, putting aside a repressed musician for now. How's the job situation looking? Are we snowed under? We do have some work posted, but nothing urgent at the moment. You're welcome to attend to it as you see fit. But... Huh? What's up, Kilika? You look like you're thinking about something. This is not a normal job, but a request from the guild. In your position as the group investigating the Society of Ouroboros, I'd like you to check on something. Check on something? This is a bit sudden. What do you mean? It's actually what you might expect. I want you to investigate the earthquake that just happened. Investigate the earthquake? You mean like go around and ask about damage? Well, sure, but what does... Well, yes, that as well, however. 3 days ago, a similar earthquake occurred at the Wolf Fort. It lasted about 10 seconds and the quake was not strong enough to cause any real damage. 2 earthquakes then. That's worrying. There's one particularly odd point, however. The earthquake at the Wolf Fort did not affect the city of Zeiss. Wait, huh? Well, that is strange. If I recall the map correctly, the Wolf Fort's not far from the city. An earthquake centered there certainly should have been felt here in the city to at least a smaller extent. It was a weak quake, so it's possible we simply did not notice. Still, your friend is right. It does seem unusual, unnatural. I cannot help but feel a terrible sense of foreboding about it. No, I think I get it. Just like with our ghost weird stuff, like this makes me curious too. We'll be happy to do what we can, Kilika. We should begin by asking around the city and the fort, I think. Yes, I'll be counting on you. Yes, I'll be counting on you. Mr. Murdoch is already gathering information about the quake in the city, however. I expect he'll be thorough, so you don't need to worry about the city. Okay then, we're off to Wolf Fort. Well, ultimately, this is just my personal suspicion. Remember, it's nothing urgent. Feel free to investigate as you see fit while working on other jobs. Besides, I believe you have someone to say hello to, yes? Yeah, we saw a new gospel too, and we should go see Tita and Professor Russell. That seems like a good idea, yes. Let us delay our guild work until we say hello then. Come, let us reunite with Tita with joyful hugs. I'll kindly ask you not to hug anybody, thanks. Estelle, you're gonna hug Tita, I know you are. Still, let's head over to Professor Russell's place. Anyway, what do we have here? The stolen sign. Stolen sign? Someone's stolen the branch office sign. Why? How would they steal the branch office sign? Ooh, this is short. We have to do this like right now. At Laced Fortress, we're holding a short-term special training program. As such, we'd like to ask the winners of the martial arts competition to participate. Well, Joshua's not here, and neither is Zin, but, I mean, Estelle is here. If you're able to join, report to Laced Fortress. We are doing that right now. right after we look for the orb mint shop and upgrade some slots. I love Zeiss's music. Oh, Arms and Guard we should go to as well. Hey, welcome. Yeah. Don't care. Sorry. Places to be. Airglaive. Very nice. Oh, this is for agate. Probably for Tita, I would assume. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, I'm back. Just give me like 3 of these enhanced jackets. Ornament shop is green? I don't know why I thought it was orange. This is general goods. There's like 3 green buildings. Oh, wait, no, you know what? The ornament shop is in the factory in Zeiss. Up this way is the central factory, huh? First, let's go check out the professor's place. Yeah, it's in the southwest part of the town. So they're not going to let me go because I'm pretty sure the orb or factory is in Zeiss's central factory. Alright, so we're not going to be able to do any slot things now. I want to do the side quest because I feel like it's going to lock out. Oh, never mind. They're not even going to let me leave at all. So I'm going to hope, obviously, it would make no sense if the quest locked out after this visit to Professor Russell's. Because they're not letting me leave, period. Huh? Are Professor Russell and Tita even in? From what I know of Russell, it wouldn't surprise me if he's at the central factory. Grandpa, the second floor is cleaned up. Thank you, Tita. Could you organize the parts next? Okay. Haha, I don't think we have to worry about finding them. Come on, then. Hey, Tita. Working hard, Tita? Oh, Shara. Hi, what brings you here? Huh? Wait, I remember you. Cassius Bright's apprentice, right? It's been a while, you two. It's really a bit of a mess in here. Is it because of the earthquake? Oh yeah, sorry. Hiya, everyone. What? Haha, sorry I haven't been in touch. Estelle, hello. Estelle? What? Tita, what's... It's really you. I thought you were gone forever. Nah, I'm a main character. I can't die. Wait, hang on. Gone forever? I'd never do that. But I heard Joshua ran away, and then you left the country. I thought I was never going to see you again. Oh, Tita. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left without saying anything. As I recall, Cassius sent you off to that bracer school in Le Mans, didn't he? When'd you get home? I got back just a little while ago. I was working in Rouen after getting back. I only just arrived in Zeiss. I see. Well, welcome back. Ah, wait, the 2 with you. Hello, Professor Tita. Professor Tita. I'm sorry, I almost said Professor Tita. Which, one day, maybe. Hello, Professor Tita. I'm sorry, I've been out of touch as well. Pardon our intrusion, good sir. Chloe, Olivier, everyone's here. This is wonderful, not Joshua. They're helping us with our investigation. Also, we're missing Agate and Zin. A lot of stuff happened in Rouen. Well, let's get comfortable and hear the story, huh? Come, I'll show you to the living room. So the true force behind the coup is on the move again. And they had another gospel with them? Troubling. A holographic projector that can show an image all across a region. How? How is that even possible? Well, the concept of a projected holograph is nothing new. I've been kicking around ideas for pulling it off, maybe even, myself even, words, but a device that can project a lifelike, three-dimensional image great distances away from its origin point. I can scarcely even imagine the physics behind such a thing. How weird that we thought such a thing about an experiment with a new gospel. It did seem bigger than the one from before, but it didn't stop our orbits. Say, on that note, how's the gospel we captured a while ago? Have you made any progress in analyzing it? About that. The more I investigate that little enigma, the stranger it gets. Stranger? Yes, let me start at the end, actually. I'm convinced the orbital shutdown phenomenon is not a function of the device itself. What? But that black orbit has stopped other orbits dead in their tracks. We've seen it, Professor. You've seen orbits stop in its presence. That isn't quite the same thing, my lady. No matter how I look at it, though, the quartz in the device simply cannot actually do that. It could certainly warp orbital fields. How it can do that, but suppress them? No. Warp orbital fields? Oh, orbital field refers to electromagnetic field generated by an individual orbital device. With normal orbits, you could describe an orbital field by drawing its field lines, and those follow very specific rules. When Grandpa tested the gospel, though, its field didn't obey those rules at all. This is gonna be a little above my pretty little head, I'm afraid. Yeah, afraid not much is registering. In layman's terms, it's a warped orbital field that doesn't obey the laws of such things as we understand them. Regardless of that, though, ultimately an orbital field amounts to nothing more than orbital energy in an area. Unless you were to apply very specific direction and purpose to them, you shouldn't get the orbital shutdown phenomenon effect regardless. To be honest, I've been utterly stuck on this, but with your report of the holographic business, I may have an idea. Thank you for letting me know. Well, I'm not sure how that was useful, but you're welcome. The Royal Army has custody of the device the Ouroboros agent used. I'm sure they'll let you have a look at it if you contact them. I may just do that. Speaking of which, what are you gonna do now? Will you be working in Zeiss for a while? Oh yeah, about that. So Kilika thinks to earthquakes. Well, it is true earthquakes are rare here in Liberl. She's correct about the earthquake at Wolf Fort. 3 days ago, I think Miss Kilika's right. I don't remember Zeiss getting any tremors at all. That is kind of weird. Well, it's a natural phenomenon, so I kind of doubt the society's involved. It's still pretty weird though, and we'd like to figure out what's going on. Indeed, earthquakes, huh? I wonder if it would be useful. Huh? Let me guess, Professor. You have an old invention in the toolbox which might help. I do have something in mind. But then how would we... Wait, transmit the data back here using and then hook it into the Capel? Of course! Yes, it worked perfectly. Professor Russell, could you keep the rest of us in the loop? Don't worry. I need to check a few things regardless before we start. I recommend heading to Wolf Fort and learn from them what happened. I'll see about preparing you a little something useful for when you get back. Well, I definitely won't say no to that, but what little something are we talking about here? Well, it's a surprise. That'd spoil the surprise, just you wait. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get to the central factory. Just have the brobeat Murdocking going along. Tito, would you mind helping your old grandpa? Maybe. So, I'm sorry. We finally meet again after so long, and it's okay, don't worry. I'm just happy I got to see you again. We'll be in Zeiss for a good long time, so I'm sure we'll get a chance to spend some time together. Estelle. Yeah, I can't wait. Sorry we can give you much of a welcome. Don't worry, Tita. We'll stop by again if the chance comes up, Tita. Perhaps on that day I too can be greeted with such moist, welcoming eyes. And on that day, you'll have 2 black eyes. Anyway, see you later. We'll contact the guild once we're ready. Now I need to go to Lyston Fortress and get this side quest done? Well, those 2 haven't changed at all. I mean, it hasn't really been, like, a long time. Yes, Tita hasn't lost any of her adorableness. I was having to fight the urge just to pick her up and hug her, oh my word. Indeed, a lost little girl being swept up into the arms of a loving, brotherly minstrel after ages of separation. Such a dramatic scene, the thought makes my heart swell. If you tried to grab her out of the blue like that, I'd have to arrest you for abduction, you nitwit. To be honest, I understand what Sherazar means. Tita's the kind of girl you wish was your little sister. I envy you, Estelle. Hey, Chloe, cut it out. Well, don't worry. Everyone will get to know her soon enough. Except for Olivier, maybe. Estelle and Arrow, my heart. All's fair in love and siblings, my dear Lenheim. Now then, let's get started on guild business, huh? You're right, we should. Let's make our way over to Wolf Fort while we work on those other jobs. Oh my word, dude. I love the dialogue in this game. It really hits. Now, I need to go to Leiston Fortress, which is not this way. How does one get to Leiston Fortress again? Oh, it's probably the Bitter Road way. Stolen Sign. Leiston Fortress. I'm gonna do Leiston Fortress because that's the one that's about to end. These snakes again. They're like mini versions of the Vipers we fought for that one side quest. Probably should go to the... Maybe they'll let me go to the Orbital Factory. I want to like update quartz and also like upgrade slots and stuff. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not gonna reach you. You have a lot of Sepet. Like a ton of it. War Mantis. Well, these sheep enemies I remember. Can't forget about them. Bum. 4,000 HP. Yeah, it's like such a jump up from these like 900s. Are we gotta weaken it then? No, my art. On the plus side, this aerial should hit like everything in the known universe. Bum. You are gonna take a hot minute to kill. A spiral sheep kick. I got an earthworm? I don't want that. I want to hear an opinion really quick. Should I go lay in bed where it's warm or sit on the cold couch and beat one of the last few bosses in Azure? Gave a leather couch and that's why it's cold, by the way. Interesting. Or we have a leather couch. Tough pick, man. I would just, personally, if I were you, I would freeze and finish Azure. To be honest. That's probably my vote. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. These are like the A&A canceler robots all over again. Stella, this isn't Sky 1. You gotta stop missing. Or better yet, Persona 3. Oh, nice crit.